So our approach is from process-oriented psychology or process work, and that is based upon three different levels. We deal with the real situation, with the feeling situation or the dreamlike situation, the dreams in the background, and then we deal with the deepest part of the person as well.
That we're often aware of some of our emotions and some of our feelings. We say we identify with them, or we call them primary. And then there are all kinds of other experiences that we have, maybe we're shy about, or we don't know so much about, that want to express themselves. And frequently, if we're not aware of them, then they express themselves through our body, sometimes through our body signals, motions that we make that we're not aware of, sometimes through our body symptoms. One level is relating to what we call consensus reality or normal reality, like I'm talking to you and everybody here, and I'm on that level of kind of ordinary reality. And then there are other levels that are deeper, that are the background feelings that I'm having, the more inner sense of myself, and then the most, what we call the essence level, the most subtle experiences that I almost can't talk about, but I feel, I sense them inside of me, kind of moving me. And if I let go, I kind of just feel those things happening inside, to say it very simply, and see if I can follow them, and they will show me how to come back out.
This essence level is so simple, but it means you have to relax yourself and let yourself be moved by, as if you were dreaming while awake. That's the way to say it. And in this state, you see, what happens is spontaneous, creative, dreamlike, or new ideas come up. It opens up to the larger mind in you, the mind that's moved by your basic nature, that's moved by nature. And this larger mind has sudden insights into things. We mean that, like the Taoists talk about not doing, means being in touch with this deeper state, if you can sometimes, and don't be afraid. It will do things when it's ready.
If people, like if you're stuck in a creative project, or you want to find out something, a new creative inspiration, also doing what Arnie was just showing, and you were saying, try to do something, and then a lot of artists and musicians have also said this in the past, if you can let go and just relax, as Arnie was just showing, and see if you can get to the state of a kind of empty mind, like they might say in Zen, and letting go, and waiting till something pops up that creative that you wouldn't have thought of before. And it usually comes very spontaneously, and that's for me the source of an incredible amount of creativity. And we do it all the time, but we're not really aware of it. Like you're walking down the street and then suddenly something catches your attention. You see a little flower that's, oh, flower, or you're walking and you see, I don't know, something that you hate or whatever. You're just going about life normally, and then things catch your attention. We call those little flirts that catch your attention. And usually we think that's nothing. But if you catch it and you follow it, like you see a flower, and then you can be a flower.
That's so important. I can't stress how important that is. And you notice it if you really relax and you let yourself be moved, and you have a sort of even dream-like, even spiritual experience. In that experience, if it's really authentic, is a oops, a little doot-doot is in there too. And that little doot is like having a Zen mind or open mind. Call it what you want, I don't care, but let yourself play a little bit more.
Simple and really basic. You walk down the street and you're feeling you're all involved in something and you're not sure about life. Then you see this beautiful flower. It's like a message coming to you. Little boop, oh, flower. And there's something about just feeling it for a moment. It's not even a big deal necessarily. Just feeling it, feeling that flower, feeling how the flower is moved by the sun, feeling maybe something hopeful is inside of you also that you didn't realize. Just for that little boop, But normally we just forget it and just keep walking. But it can be very easy.